Hello, everyone. I hope you all have a good day. All of you on the stream right now and watching the VOD. Uh, so we are back on the hardcore world we started last time. Let's just say that today will probably be just us gearing up. And if we actually gear up quickly enough, we might start one of the first really big projects. And by the way, okay, so I know that's a little bit sus. But I did a little bit of off-camera work on the hardcore world, like just 1 hour and a half of doing stuff. So I've somewhat finished the house we live in, like the current house. Still, it's still not complete. Like I still need bricks and glass. Let's just change the playlist real quick. There we go. Okay, so when I've said a little bit of off-camera work, as I said, I did not do much. I've mainly harnessed the cows for the leather, made somewhat of a sugarcane farm, but it's still not complete. Advanced a little bit the house. Like I've actually, made a proper second floor. I still need some railing and bricks and glass. And when it comes to mining, I was just like, that's not gonna be interesting to just do the mines on stream. So basically, I've just extended them to the diamond level. But to what I did off camera, that's about it. If I ever actually come to survive long enough to make a video on the world, recap videos to upload on YouTube, this all will actually show because I did that with the replay mod running in the background, which I installed just before doing the thing. So like, as I said, I did not do much, like that's only the basics. So like today, what do? We gear up, we basically try to get some villagers going, and we will also try to oh my god, I'm blanking. We'll try to get a villager breeder and to get somewhat of a primitive trading hall. The idea would be to start making some emeralds so that we can finally get somewhat of the stuff without necessarily needing to grind the mines. Today, that's basically what we have planned. And so I believe this time, instead of doing like every stream where basically I only kept on doing everything on stream, I'm gonna play a little bit off camera on the world in order to just do the really grindy part. But like everything that comes to the building and like all of the real project, I will do on stream. That's basically what I actually what I actually want to do. And what I do off camera is not necessarily lost, because as I said, I play with the replay mod enabled. So like on recap videos and everything, that's actually gonna be there. But yeah, first we really need an improvement when it comes to the stuff. Like, right now we have nothing. We have nothing. So, the way I feel like we're gonna do that is firstly we need actual, like, you know, somewhat of a farm going on. Which is good because as I was actually collecting the sugarcane, I went inside of the village. And there was like a farmland, like a crop field just right there, which I actually harvested on my way back home. Which allowed me to get one of each type of crop in the game. So with that, we are actually going to start making some of my layered farms, as I like to call them, or vertical farm. So that basically the idea is we make a villager breeder. Once that is done, we actually make an offshoot that actually output them to a trading hall. Though that hall will not stay here forever, as the objective of this is to actually get... Oh, hello! The objective of this trading hall will be to just get some really early game trading. We cannot zombify villagers and kill them yet. Because to do such things, we actually need to go into the nether and get some blaze rods and nether warts. And I am not willing to take that risk before getting a diamond armor at best. The cool thing with the trading hall, though, is despite it being expensive, since we won't have like cured villagers, the first armor we'll get on this world will actually be enchanted from base, which will give us a little bit of a head start. Because just to remind you all, literally every one of my deaths in hardcore worlds are nether related. There's only a few that are related to other stuff, but like most of them are just nether related because I miss a block and I fall into some lava or something. So we want to avoid that at literally every cost. So right now we are getting a head start on the villagers. Let me make the farm real quick though. So I don't know if I have enough dirt. I clearly don't. I clearly don't. I feel like making the outline with deep slate. I feel like making it polished. Polished or cobbled? Polished. Because it looks more polished. Yeah, I know. So the idea is, before we actually make the thing, we make a farmland, get some crop, and then what we'll do is we'll make a carrot farm or a potato farm. Carrot actually are a little bit faster. I still don't really know if it's just, you know, some random belief and like carrot and potato actually go at the same pace when growing. I personally believe carrot is a little bit faster. So we make carrot field. We put two farmers inside of it. And basically like it's really a standard normal like villager breeder design that I'm gonna make. Like it works very well and I don't need more than that. That was very sad. Let's just take a little trip back home to make some shovels. Oh, this actually is done. Okay. Oh, by the way, they actually grew up quite fast. And we should have enough leather for a max level enchanting table already. Because as I said, I harnessed all of that off stream. I think I went a little bit too far. I did. It's a bit too calm. Let's get something a little bit more groovy. Nice. We're gonna make something. And by the way, making the farm could not be at a better moment, because that means we'll have finally infinite cows. And we'll finally not, we finally will be rid of the food shortage problem we have. So I wanted to make nice. I'm gonna make also an infinite water source here. Yes, this water source actually symbolizes literally every bit of laziness going on inside of me. I actually went really way too far. So, recently I've actually been getting some ideas of how we could actually make that mega base, like some ideas of design I have currently just in my head. So, as I said, we're gonna use this entire plain biome, like this entire area will be our base. And so what I'm picturing is we'll probably make a giant structure. And the idea would be to make a giant organic structure, like organic looking structure at the center of the biome. And have more like, you know, artificial building around it. What I'm picturing would be like a tree, a giant tree or something like that, with artificial elements. But the overall looking quite organic. We are not there at all yet. We actually need some real... we actually need to really progress in order to get there. By the way, let me quickly go by the sugarcane farm and just harvest all of that and replant. the more sugarcane we have, the closer we have to getting actual gear. We need 2 of that. Okay, so how about that's gonna be the potato farm, since that's our primary source of food. By the way, I need ladders. You know, that's not gonna be enough. And something else regarding the chance of survival we'll have. I really need to be more careful. Like, something actually I'm noticing is I actually need to think about literally everything that's possible to happen at some point that could be bad to me. And I need to find solution in order to prevent all of that from happening. And something else, I need to conserve everything. I hope, I personally hope I'll last really long on that stream. I want that stream to be somewhat long. Like, I'm probably like, it'll probably be a 3-hour stream or something like that. Okay. By the way, I feel like it could be a pretty good idea this time to actually make this. Not only will it actually be a infinite water source for us, so we don't have to always, like, you know, just go there, go back, go there, go back. But also will help me with just going outside of this farm. I prepare like the wrong block. I really, really dislike speed bridging in newer versions of the game. It's mainly due to the camera. They smoothened the way the camera actually shifts when you actually sneak. So like when you sneak the snake, it actually feels very wobbly. And that's not a feeling you enjoy. Like, it's extremely distracting. Yes, I actually did that. Oh my god. Did I just reverse MLG? And I fell. Okay. So, we will need a bit more dirt than we currently have. So I feel like that should be the carrots. Let's just at least complete 1/4 of the last two. Here, I think I'm going to put the beetroots. And on this one we will have the wheat. And I need way more done than I actually thought I'd need. Thankfully, we have that. That's the designated quarry area. I wished I had an efficiency 5 shovel right now. No. Wait. Yeah, I did exactly what I thought I did. I'm digging more than I need. I actually want to finish that shovel. Because the more area I clean on this quarry, the faster I'm actually gonna get to use it as a mine. And originally, I just thought about that. Usually, not originally, usually, I place barrels, you know, on these so that I can store like everything that actually produce. Well, I won't do that because something I noticed on one of my solo worlds is when you have a villager breeder and you know all of that around it, especially a trading hall, it's very annoying to actually have barrels on those, because then the villager actually want to actually get the job as a fisherman over there instead of whatever block you may have for them. Like, as long as they can't pathfind to the block, it's fine. But oftenly they still do end up actually wanting the job sometimes. Well, at least it does that for my design of trading halls, because they still can actually, like, the AI actually think it can go to the blocks, so it actually wants the thing, but it can't, so it's just locked. And then you have to cover up the doors and everything of the trading hall so that it actually cannot anymore. By the way, that's also gonna help us with the trading. Because the more paper we have, the more we can trade with librarians. I'm trying to really think ahead. Because the better I think ahead of things, the more chance we'll have at survival. That's how I see it. No, that's the carrots. So that's the wheat. So there we go, we have a vertical farm finally built, so we won't have food problems. And we'll be able to actually trade for emeralds. Of course, though, we still need all of that to actually grow to finally use all of the space. But in the meantime, that's, you know, it's done before the thing, so that will grow in the background as I build the actual villager breeder and everything. So now, what block do I want to use for the breeder? I'm thinking. Let's use a lot of sand and cobblestone, maybe? No, actually, we have a lot of diorite that we have still yet to use. You know what, let's build it out of diorite. That will actually give a purpose to those blocks we won't ever use. Like, I mean, probably in the mega base, but this far, we don't have any use for them. Oh yeah, by the way, I actually killed Pelagius. Like, that was the first one we did on the last stream. And that's what I did off stream, because while I was actually grinding, a bunch of pillager actually came to me. So I asked them, you know, gladly if I could borrow their banner, and they said yes. By the way, let's breed all of those cows. Oh. Well, nobody saw nothing. Let's actually get some leather. By the way, while I was off stream, I actually bred them so much. It was literally making my frame rate just drop. Like, my computer was just not able to calculate the amount of cows there was. We need a little bit more iron. Because if I want to get sand, I'll need shovels. Plural. And I also need a lot more coal. If I do remember, I actually left some coal on the mine's roof at some point, because at the time I did not need it, and I just wanted to dig down. No, I left some iron. Okay, so that's good. By the way, I know a good fuel farm design that we're probably gonna make very soon, involving bamboo and kelp. I believe I might actually hit level 30 before actually entering the end. No, actually maybe before entering the Nether. Or shortly after. Which is rare. Usually I hit level 30 after even like just entering the end and making my first end farm. Yeah, the thing is, once we'll finally have Elytras, that world will probably be granted to actually last a long time. Like, that's the thing. The moment I get Elytra, that's gonna be a game changer for us. By the way, let's smelt all of that. So, we'll make another axe. Also, and shovels. As I said, plural. Because we'll probably need 2 of them, at least. So, where do we go? Okay, so there's beaches over there. So let's go there. Let's get the sand. By the way, that actually grew. Anything else? Oh yeah. I don't need the beetroot yet, so I'm just eating them. By the way, we'll also profit off of that tree to actually get some clay. Because right now we actually need more clay to finally complete the temporary base build. I don't know if we'll use clay for the mega build, but we might make a clay farm at some point too. Because with the new dripstone and mud addition, we can actually have renewable clay now. Yeah, with the cave and cliffs update and the wild update, we actually got a lot of blocks that were not renewable, that now are. Like even dirt, which was like contrary to popular belief, dirt was not renewable before. Like if you played Skyblock, the block of dirt you had at the start of the game were the only one you'll get forever. Now that's not the case anymore, because if you wait long enough in your Skyblock world, or in your Super Flat world, or anything really, you can get a villager merchant like Wandering Trader to spawn with the by the way, it's night. That's really poor timing, but we have beds. Or at least we have the opportunity to make some. So like, the thing is, before, like, the dirt you had was the only dirt you'll ever have. You'll ever get. Mi grama good. Um, Now, if you get a wandering trader with the moss trade, you will be able to not only get infinite trees from literally nothing, but you also can get infinite dirt, because when you make an azalea bush grow on a moss block, you get a rooted dirt block, which you can then turn into dirt. So you get actual renewable dirt now, which means that actually is a game changer for like Skyblock. Like, if you have a really old Skyblock world and you just update it, you basically get a lot of block that previously you could not get or were extremely limited and valuable. Like, dirt is the only way for you in Skyblock to actually get your food. And so, you know, only having a limited amount of it actually forces you to be really specific on what you actually want to make in terms of farms. To the point where you might only have a mob grinder and only get the vegetable from the mob grinder. Now that's not the case anymore. Now you actually get infinite of that. And if you actually get enough emeralds in your thing, you can even get dripstone, which allows you to get infinite lava. And mud that you can turn into clay. On a normal world, the Wandering Trader is useless, but on like Superflat and Skyblock, Wandering Traders are just life. So we have about 4 stacks of sand. Yeah. I'd say let's go for one more and then go back to the base. I'm gonna actually get some trees too before actually coming back, because I need wood. I'm gonna need a lot of it actually. Let's actually go on that playlist. Let's actually make a lot more stick than we currently have, because sticks are really useful. There we go. I'm getting more wood because we're gonna need it for beds. I'll take the pre-existing beds at the village, but we'll still need more, and I'm also grabbing all of the apples I can get. We will trade with a villager to get some, but already getting some without trades is actually a good thing, because that means we'll already have options to cure zombie villagers. Which I plan on making an automated facilities to get zombie villagers. Like mending and zombie villagers are actually mending cured villagers are actually really good. You can get mending for like just 1 emerald. And once you do that, basically nothing is really valuable anymore, because you can get infinite pickaxe with a toolsmith, disenchant them, go at your end farm to get all of the XP, enchant the pickaxe the way you want, and make a shulker, like a full shulker of pickaxe, then you can then use to grind. Which is what I'm planning on doing once I actually get far enough. Okay, so that should be enough beds. And we are going to, I don't know, actually, will we destroy the village and just put basically just the plain? Or will we actually leave it? No, I'm thinking about it. Actually, since the mega build will actually be there, why not just leave it? Like, it will be a nice thing to actually have it just be there, near us. And I'm actually gonna get that and that. So let's make 4 beds, firstly. I actually have dye. So that's 1 stack, that's 1 stack. And that's a little bit more. That's gonna be all of the clay. By the way, I really need to make some of those cal block. Actually, why not do that right now? So now basically we wait. But while we wait, let's make all of the trapdoors we'll need. I think that's the perfect amount. If I do remember the design, it should be the perfect amount. By the way, it's time to go to bed. Let's turn all of that into polished diorite. Okay, so we will build... by the way, let's just plant that real quick before actually starting the thing, so that everything can grow in the most optimized way possible. We are really close to completing that sugarcane farm, actually. We will need to clear a little bit of that village, though. Or maybe I won't. I really don't know about the village. What I will do, though, is I will actually clear those lampposts right there, because that is where I'm gonna build the breeder. By the way, I believe it's time for us to make 3 composter. There we go. So now I can place 1 right here and 2 right on top of a water source. 2 water sources actually. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to actually go like that. So that should be like that. That should be 4 blocks. It's almost into the chunk we're digging. It's very shy of actually being in there. That means also we're gonna have to make the output that way. And the villager that actually will remain the village, I will just remove them. So let me look at the design real quick. I'm actually having somewhat of a trouble remembering everything. Okay, so I do somewhat remember. So we put trapdoor like that. And that should actually be like that. Then we put trapdoors like that. And finally, we put the last few trapdoors like that. Okay, so that should be actually quite close to the end. Okay, so now we only need slabs to make the roof on both thing, and the glass to make the well, the glass, the walls basically. We will need a bit more diorite though. And I'm also gonna put the first two farmer in there. Just gonna stop by the sugarcane farm to harvest and replant. Yeah, we're really shy of that. And by the way, the only actual moment the villager breeder actually stop is when the mob, like the anti-cramming is actually reached. So like we'll get a ton of villagers down there. I honestly don't know if we'll need more glass. Before placing the glass though, I'm gonna get a little bit more diorite. By the way, maybe the music is actually a bit too high. I've just noticed that. I feel like a stack of diorite should be enough. If I do remember, there was 40 in there, so that's one more, and that's basically enough to convert the wall stack. And I wonder, what could we use for the roof? We could use another stone. We could even use granite or andesite. Like that thing already looks alien. Why not making it look even more alien? So that's where we'll put, that's the entry point for the villagers. Yeah, once we have that, we'll get a lot of options then. We'll be able to make the first iron farm on the thing. Which, by the way, I'm gonna actually try to search for a good design this time, because let's just say that I have a really bad past with villager farms. No villager farms, iron farms. Like, the game just does not like my iron farm designs, so for once I'm actually gonna turn to something logical. Let's make boats. Let's make boats. I don't think that's correct. No, let's craft some boats. What? 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 Hey? Huh. So, placing a boat made my game crash. Well, that's definitely one of the most, placing a boat made my game crash. That's definitely new. Yep, that's definitely something new. It's launching. It's launching. Just waiting for the replay mod footage to actually get recovered. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that definitely was new. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so it was probably just a weird render issue. So you walk, you get into the boat, and I transport you. So that should not put me inside of the thing. And of course I did not think about that. Oh my god. The rest will actually convert automatically. Okay, so he became a farmer already, which is a good thing. I'm taking that, and I'm placing you in a boat. And as I said, I'm gonna take a lava bucket and actually kill the other villagers. Because the thing is, I actually don't want any villagers outside of what I actually have, to avoid them messing with the villagers I already own. So I know how to actually turn you into a... You should not be able to pathfind outside, so... What is taking you so long to actually... Ah, there you go. So something that I'm actually gonna do is I'm actually gonna put them right there. Like, right against their workstation. The idea behind that is if they already have any seeds in their inventory or any vegetable, they will actually empty it into the composter before actually doing anything. I really need bone meal. Yeah, so the map grinder is almost finished. I just need to make the chute. Like, we're really there. The villager breeder. Metal Kigud. There we go. Guess I'm gonna quickly make the chute. I'm actually gonna close that because zombies are a pain in the arse when making that. I'm actually gonna get. I'm gonna sleep in one of those. Right, I can't place all of the glass right now because I still need that space to make the railway to the surface. I'm too fast. And there we go. And the sugarcane farm is finally finished. That took long enough. And something we'll do later on will be a co-grinder. What the fuck was that? That scared me. I heard a meh in the background and that actually scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. Oh. So, the cow grinder. The idea will be to put as many cows as we can into a line, basically. The idea behind that is we'll sort to keep the adult cow in the line, but every time we breed them, the baby will actually fall into a chute and basically end up into a small little place. What we'll do then is, thanks to a sword, we'll basically kill all of the cows to get all of the leather and the XP. By the way, be right back. Okay, so I know exactly what made that weird noise. And turns out it was my brother. Yeah, I actually was gone because I thought someone actually knocked on my door. Turns out, no, they're just making a shit ton of noise. I mean that's fine. That's fine. We'll make soup. We'll actually make soup. Why not make soup? I never make beetroot stew. The only time I've ever made beetroot stew, really, like, seriously, was actually an archive at the festival. And nothing actually got sold. So, yeah. So let's just get done with the sealing of the base. I actually just thought about it. I probably have enough glass to actually get done with it. And let's also fill in all of those. Okay, that's not how I wanted that to go. I have an idea to make it a little bit easier to place those glass. By the way, I don't have a shovel anymore. There we go, fixed. There we go. Now we just need a little bit more bricks and we'll be done with the walls too. And by the way, I also will use all of that to complete, maybe not finish, but at least complete the railing. Actually, we need 6 more, so let's pay a friendly visit to the village and take some of these lampposts. I mean, to be honest, it's not like the 2 last villager that will soon die will actually hate me for taking that post. Right? I think they'll be too busy hating me for killing them rather than taking that post. So, hippity boppity, that post is now my property. There we go. So, we really need bone meal. So I have one of bone meal here. I have some seeds. And that's literally all. I could use those saplings. The funny thing with that is, since I already lit up the ceiling, I actually don't need to light up that floor. Okay, so let's put all of that into the composter. By the way, we're inside of the perfect biome. The sooner this plantation is complete, the sooner we'll have the villager breeder working. We could make it work with beetroot or wheat, but the thing is, then it would actually be extra slow compared to what it would normally be. Because you need to actually take in count. When you have the potato and the carrot, like when you actually have any vegetable in there, some of it will end up into those, and the minority of it will actually get used for breeding. So the thing is, basically, with the wheat, there's a large possibility that most of the wheat you actually put in there will end up in there, and they will keep the seeds. Whereas, if you have only carrots, basically, they'll use like everything in order to breed. Like, you won't have the problem of having to sort through the seeds and the vegetable. So... I don't think I have enough rails. Rails. I don't think I have enough iron to make the rails. Yeah, I have a really big iron shortage. That's a little bit of a problem, to be honest. Because we'll actually need the iron to make the rails that will allow us to actually move the villager around. Be right back. False alarm. Once again, I thought someone knocked on my door, ends up there still just making a shit ton of noise. Yeah, that's the only place where I actually started doing some mining, even though I really did not go far. By the way, I don't have bread anymore. I did not see that. I'm starting to think we'll actually have to venture into a cave. Strip mining is incredibly boring to me. Like, until I actually have insta mining and all of that, strip mining is like my actual bane. So let me make some bread. I was struggling to craft bread. And I am in fact saying that completely seriously. I need blocks too. Before actually going into a cave like that, I actually need blocks. That should be everything I need. Actually, we can get an easier access by going over there. So I have an idea. Instead of just, you know, going like that, let's make a door. I really cannot see anything. I will not lie. Iris and sodium are really cool. I was just hoping that they would add a lighting, like, you know, brightness setting. That's the only thing that actually annoys me with Iris. Oh, well, I'm actually dumb. I'm actually very dumb. I'm actually very dumb. How can I have never seen that? Yeah, and securing that area actually will give me a lot of reward. Because that's Dripstone Cave. Which mean I can actually do a lot of things with that, including infinite lava, and converting mud into clay. As well as making automated mob farm a bit easier to make. You took a lot of heat. did I miss that? Okay. I'm eating. Really? Those water thingy, I hate them so much. I didn't think you'd actually see me. Another good thing with the dripstone caves, since a large portion of it is actually just dripstone, that makes like ores a bit more noticeable. Ow. I know that there's a creeper over there. And I see it. Come here. I'm moving a lot because I refuse to die to a creeper. How? How did you not take that arrow? Okay, okay, what the hell? What the hell? Why did my game just start doing like fucking 3 FPS? Oh yes, please fight. Please, please fight each other. Thank you. Oh my god. That, frame rate drop was extremely stressful. When that happens, you don't want to be in hardcore. And I still have yet to actually find the reason of the weird frame rate drop. Though I know that it might already be just, performance issues due to Mojang inability to optimize the game. Like, they did try stuff, but Oh my god! Those water thingy are just so annoying. I straight up hate them. Because you just cannot mine peacefully without ending on one of them. Like, I'm gonna say something, but like, You want to make a base and dig underground to actually make the entrance of your base, you know, look cool. Well, you'll have to clear that whole area of water before, because it's just hidden underground, right where you just so happen to want to make your base, and you could not see it. So now you have to add something to your list of stuff you have to do, which wasn't planned before. That's the one reason. Like, look at that. I'm talking about them, and once again, I'm just falling on that. Like, the rate of those, you know, thing generating would have been, you know, slightly lowered. I would have been just fine with that. But like, you can't mine without actually getting inside of those. I actually feel good right now. This must be a joke. God has heard me, and it does not like me. And I'm an atheist. Probably must be why. No, but like, must be a bad joke. Like, I'm literally just mining a few blocks, and I'm just, you know, digging straight into the water zone. You know what? I hate you, but I will not say that I'm angry of finding you, because I need bone meal. It broke. That's gonna be good, actually, when it comes to bone meal. I think that should be enough to actually complete the carrot farm. The Boneworks OST is a masterpiece. I actually swear, like, I'm vibing to that. Oh, I've actually just thought of something. I'm getting the iron first, but I've just thought of something terrible. I think I've left the village breeder area opened, and it's night. Or actually, is it? I hope it's not, and I hope the villagers are just safe. Because the thing is, they count as a village, so each night there's zombies, like hordes of zombies just, you know, spawning near them. I'm hoping so hard that they are not dead or converted into zombies. I love how I run out of food at the best timing possible. Sleep. No, 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 no. Thank you. I was wondering where the fuck you went. Okay, that's a really bad. No, 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 no. That is absolutely not what I wanted to grab. Thank you. I am not detonating. By the way, how bad is my luck? Okay, and I actually did not leave that open. How bad is my luck for me to not drop a single gunpowder on like 3 creepers? Let's get that. And let's finally complete that carrot farm. Or actually, maybe it's already good enough to actually be completed like just like that. Yep, just the perfect amount. I could just leave it like that and just plant that over there and call it a day. I'm gonna pull you to right over there, so that I don't mess up and forget any place where the stuff might be able to grow. Everything is actually coming along quite well. Like, we started the stream, we did not have any iron, and like midstream we securized and into our cave, and now we have like 27 iron, which is not a lot, but it's good enough when you have literally nothing when you start. By the way, I'm actually gonna go and pick up the little red dots on the map, because I know for a fact that over there that skeleton remains. Yep, because I remember on the map seeing this skeleton go over there, which just give us more bone meal, which is a good thing because we need a lot of bone meal. Okay, so let's make that rail thingy over there to actually get the villagers out. And there we go. Just in case, I'm gonna make more rails for the future to actually link the thing to where the villagers will be housed. I forgot the glass. I actually forgot the glass. So if I do remember the thing correctly, so that's one over there, the button on top. Then you do that. And then you place your glass block and you do that. You remove that. Then actually, there we go. And so basically that's the output. That's where all of the villagers will be, and that's how we'll actually get them out. The thing is, the rail will actually, when activated, go through that and pick up an adult villager. And so basically, once we actually want a villager, we only need to make the output go out into the thing we actually want to house them into. We will work on that later. Right now we still need that field to actually be done. There we go. So we finally have enough for the maximum level enchanting table. 16 just because then it actually gives us something that is symmetrical. Lower than that, like 15, which is what we need for a max level. And it just looks unsymmetrical and I don't like it. So, I'm feeling like, what if we actually get to that ocean and start building a mob grinder? I don't know if we'll actually finish it today. It's clearly improbable that we'll actually finish it today. Like, I'm finishing the villager breeder, and then we get into the sea and start making that mob grinder. The idea will be when I'm off stream and I'm doing literally nothing, I'll just AFK over there. By the way, all of those bricks are actually getting smelled quite fast. Hello! How are you? Yo! Damn, we got all of the gang over there! Hello! How are you all doing? And by the way, I did not see that first because I don't know why the alarm did not ring, but thank you, Ping, for the raid. That's very much appreciated. I don't know why the alarm did not ring though. That's something I'll need to fix. I think somehow the URL actually might have gotten just reset somehow. But that's fine. I'm actually very glad to have you all right here. We have about an hour still to actually go in the stream, so if you all want to stay, like that's really pog. Yo, pog. Think. Eat. You eat. So to just explain what we've done, like just moments ago. So we've actually completed that villager breeder. We just need the carrots to actually finish growing in order to for it to be fully functional. We're almost done with the starter beta looking base. Well, beta or inf dev, I don't know. Just old looking. And once I'm done with the breeder, I'll actually travel all the way to that ocean and we'll start making a mob grinder. The idea with building it in the ocean will be to have maximum efficiency on the return. Because, like, since it's an ocean, every cave is filled, so the only hostile mob that can actually spawn is a drone. And they don't spawn that much, so the mob cap over there is actually pretty void. I don't know what I'm doing. By the way, I still did not make the I still did not put that water source in the chute over there. There we go. I believe some carrots have grown all the way over there. We're actually getting quite close to finishing the villager breeder. I'm actually thinking let's just close it and let it run. They will actually fix the missing spot by themselves. So I'm gonna do something. Just because I have, like, breaking boats with villagers inside is my bane. In order to do that and not kill them or actually hit them... Hitbox. And I had to do that. There we go. So, the villager breeder is done. How much cobble do we have? That's clearly not gonna be enough. It clearly won't be enough for us. And by the way, actually, I'm thinking, making a mob grinder is good. The design I have in mind is not efficient at all. Like, the only early game design is not efficient at all. We're talking about, like, just a few mobs that will fall down in a large majority, just filling up the cap and basically staying where they are. And the only design that actually fixes that flow that I have in mind, those require a lot of redstone and iron. So I'm actually thinking we won't make a mob grinder right now in the end, because, like, the only one we can make really is bad. Instead, what we could do is we could actually start making an iron farm. But I need to remember the an efficient design, because, like, I designed an iron farm and it works, but it's very slow. I'm talking, like, about 1 stack every 2 hours, so, like, that's just 32 irons per hours, which clearly is not good enough. I believe I might be able to find better design that I could still make while in early game. Okay, so 2 possibilities. Or we make an iron farm. I can't believe I actually did that. So, or we make an iron farm, or we could also make the trading hall. That's 2 things we can do. I'm actually thinking, for what we have right now, the trading hall might be the better option. It might be exactly what we could do right now. Or rather, like, it would be the easier thing to do. So... okay, so where do I put the trading hall? Because right now, the way I actually built the villager breeder is not smart. Like, the placement of it is not smart at all. I don't have much space around. It's soon gonna be night, so that's bedtime. So that's the output of the villager breeder. We could put the trading hall over there. As I said, it's not gonna be a good and big trading hall, as we are still very early in the game. But the idea would be to have a good way to get like diamond tools and armor without having to literally die strip mining and before entering the nether, because every time I die in hardcore it's because of the nether. Like, the nether is actually really my bane, even when I have like adaptation for it. By adaptation I mean, like, you know, playing on an origin mod pack and literally being a Blazeborn, which is immune to fire, and I still die of fire. Don't ask me how, I just do. I just do. What could we use to make the trading hall? Well, we'll use a bunch of trapdoors already. A bunch of planks and probably cobbled deep slate. I really don't know about what I actually want to build for a trading hall. I'm gonna make it simple, because the thing is, early game, I want stuff to go fast, so that I can get better tools as quickly as possible. Once I have those better tools, then I'm gonna make stuff that's actually aesthetically pleasing. So, I'm thinking... By the way, is there already? Yeah, no. No villager yet. We're actually soon gonna see the first, though. Okay, so let's grab the rails. Let's make redstone torches. So the first two villagers will be farmers. Because those will actually be the best way for us to actually gain any emeralds. By the way, I still need to make the 4 chest for this. Which finally means beetroot will get stored instead of being eaten on the spot. And since the composter is not automated yet, I'm actually gonna store the seeds for now. Or actually, since I need bone meal, I'm actually gonna use them manually. It's painful, but I have to do it. I need bone meal. Give me the bone meal. I need the bone meal. Nice. I feel like the faster they actually get the carrots, the faster we'll get babies. And we need the babies. Wrong spot to enter in. We might actually get the first baby soon. Okay, so let's try to see how far it actually goes. Okay. That was terribly lame. Okay, so now that was once again terribly lame. So now let's see. Okay, it takes its time, but it's definitely going. So, I think that that's gonna probably be the entry point of the hole. So we can signify this like that. I'm gonna put the torch under. And if I do remember, I don't need a bed for the villager that actually works there. So I could just make it like that. The idea is the villager is there, the workstation is there, and on top of the workstation I'll have the trapdoor so that oh my god, I can switch or break the workstation without them just escaping. It's too little on the side. So that's got to be there. Hmm. They're talking. They're talking quite close to each other. Oh. First baby! Pog! And you know, it's in that situation that I actually regret choosing every bit of deep slate I had for that. Okay. And I believe we have the first baby. Ah, the first worker of this great nation in information? I don't know. Me grammar good. I hate myself for doing that. By the way, I can use those sunflower to actually make bone meal. And now I'm using the bone meal on that. I'm prioritizing. Oh my god, my English is just gone. It's just gone. I'm prioritizing. Okay, I can't talk. I am prioritizing. There we go. The potato and carrot farm for the villagers because those will actually be the main yield. They are the one that actually brings the most resources to me. I believe that beetroot actually grows a bit faster than wheat. So beetroot for the, you know, grain-based crops is definitely the best. And for the non-grain-based, did I say grain? No, I meant seed. Grain is actually the French for seed. My English is so bad tonight. I'm even losing it. I'm just swapping to French. I'm making a little bit of stock for every crop, so that basically once I am finally done with that, I can start trading right away. By the way, I'm putting that back. And I'm gonna need more deep slate, so into the mine we go. I'm gonna actually mine on the gold level. Actually, do I want to mine on the gold level, or do I actually prefer diamond? Gold will be very useful to us because it's used to cure zombie. But diamond we actually need at least 2 in order to make the enchanting table. You know what? Diamond. We will get the gold in the nether. Or we'll worry about that later. I mean, we won't mine here for long because, like, we already have probably, like, enough deep slate already. I really do hate mining deep slate though before getting a beacon or an efficiency 5 pickaxe. Even efficiency 4, but like, I hate it, it's so slow. I'm gonna bring that with me for the construction of the small primitive trading hall. it really won't look good. But you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm gonna put some stuff to decorate at least the exterior, but literally the worst looking trading hall ever. But you know what? I'll take it. By the way, I'm wondering, is he all grown up now? Nope, but we have another one. And so the thing is, the trapdoors won't be permanent. Once I'm actually done with the trade I want, I'm probably just gonna break them and place them on another one of those empty slots. Or maybe I'll keep them, I don't know. They do be looking actually quite cool. I don't know, we'll see then. Is that the first time I actually take a bucket of lava? There we go. And so the other one? And I'm getting that back. Which also allows me to make a priest amongst my villagers. Which is actually a quite good thing. Because now that means once we actually get the mob grinder, even rotten flesh can actually be turned into emeralds. Let's place this first. No adult. Yet. And I believe, off camera, I might just cycle through villages, wait for them to pop and just fill the trading hall. Maybe do a little bit of grinding. But probably won't do that tonight. Like tonight I just want the first two, like, farmers. At least, and then basically we have, like, once we have the two farmers, we get infinite emeralds. And if I do remember, there's still an infinite book trade with the oh, with the librarian. So we could benefit from that too. I don't have food. I really don't have any food. Yeah, the farmers will also be a remedy to that, because right now the best food I can actually eat are gold carrots. So once I'll get farmers, gold carrots will actually cost me nothing. They take a long time to actually grow up. My gosh. I didn't remember that villagers actually took that long to become adults. I mean, usually I don't check up on my farms that much. So that may just be why. And I need wood. So let's get some wood. Anyone wants some squilk? Anyone wants some alpha squilk? Anyway. I really need to make that ceiling because they're still not safe. Oh! Okay. Let's go. Okay, so because I don't want to hurt them. Marvelous. By the way, items still do have eyes. And it's terrifying. That's good trades. Or at least they look good to me. Nice. By the way, I did not have that in quite some time now. Okay, so first villager. It's actually pretty big. We finally have all four stages of the vertical farm fully complete. And I believe it doesn't look as bad now, just because of that extra little bit of relief. Relief? Of texture. I mingly gone. Mingly gone. Me no talk. There we go. And there we go. And I forgot to put the beetroots. There we go. Everything is actually coming together quite nicely. And I'm actually more and more starting to believe that's actually probably gonna be a good hardcore world. It's probably gonna be a really good hardcore world. Okay. Well, we have been live for about 3 hours now. The pit of suffering. So we have been live for about 3 hours now. And I believe it might be time for me to finally head off and end the stream. We've actually done a lot today. We started the stream and we only had that and that, and now we have that and that. So yeah, we have progressed quite a lot. I believe next stream we might finally build the iron farm, because we really need one right now. So yeah. Since it's the end of the stream, I'm gonna actually end it with my little, habitual speech. If you liked my content, be sure to check me out on YouTube and to follow that, and to click on that follow button. The YouTube, Twitter, and Discord are all accessible via the About Me page on Twitter, or via the Nightbot common, !social. I hope you all liked the stream, and for the last